sucks out here. Fuck. Alright guys, I want to make a quick video on the YouTube shooting. It's going to be uploaded today on Wednesday. I know it's outside of the typical upload schedule that I'm usually on. But I figured with such a huge event that it is, you know, it warrants its own video out of the regular schedule. Please like, comment, hit the subscribe button in the right hand corner. It helps me out a lot getting this channel out to more viewers and growing it. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it would make my day. So I want to talk about the YouTube shooting. Apparently a female from the San Diego area of California went to the YouTube headquarters after becoming disgruntled over what she felt was like unfair treatment by YouTube. Apparently she felt like YouTube was siphoning viewers from her, were like deliberately harming her channel, which is obviously most likely not the case. She's just kind of crazy. She then went all the way up to San Francisco, which San Diego and San Francisco aren't near each other at all, in case you didn't know. So she made a concerted effort to make like a day's drive to YouTube headquarters. She shot, I believe, 3 people and then killed herself. Crazy, crazy. This world is fucking crazy. So why I wanted to make this video is that YouTube is part of Google. Google centered in California. We're talking about one of the most leftist anti-gun organizations in one of the most leftist anti-gun organization states that we have. And guess what? They have some of the strictest gun laws, and it didn't help them at all. Not even a little bit. Not even this much. Alright? So, I mean, it just goes to show you again that gun laws don't make you safer. What makes you safer is having a Glock on your fucking hip. You know, if you are a fucking adult and you're not a felon, you need to carry a fucking gun. You need to take that responsibility on to protect yourself and protect the people around you. You know, if you have the fortitude to do so, you need to do it. Because it is that important. Because you never know when you're just going to be hanging out at YouTube, video sharing headquarters, and just end up taking gunfire. It's insane. It's insane nowadays. So, I mean, it's just... And YouTube just released a very anti-gun policy, and then the headquarters got shut up. I mean, people got hurt. It's not something to joke around about, but it's so hard to not just be like, I fucking told you so. I fucking told you so. You know, it's almost like that scene from what's the movie, Anger Management, where Lou, like the very effeminate Hispanic guy, is like talks about beating somebody up, and then it's like, before you know it, I blacked out and I was just over top of him going, I fucking told you. I fucking told you. You know, it's like gun legislation does not make you safer. It doesn't make you safer. It's never made anybody safer. People need to just realize that. Like, we need more guns right now. We need more guns in the hands of good people. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a police officer, from my personal experience with everything, is that people defend themselves every day. Law-abiding people, good people, defend themselves every day with a firearm. And that shit doesn't get reported. It does not get reported the way that a shooting does. You know, I'll be honest with you, I've had a couple shootings at my work. I've had somebody defend his home with an AR-15. Shot the 2 home invaders. Did that make it on the news? Nope. Nope. Not at all. The media is so biased. It's crazy how biased the media is. And I'll be honest with you, it's just, I don't know, it's unfair, it's dishonest. And it's feeding it. The news media wants to just throw a hunk of meat between everybody and just have everybody fight, because that's what gets them ad for revenue. You know, and you know, funny enough, you're basically in a statewide gun-free zone in a building that's owned by one of the most leftist organizations that there is, and it gets shot up. It's like, well, maybe you guys need to do something differently. You know, and it's not taking all the guns away from people. It's getting good people guns. That's what solves this issue, is getting good people guns. You know, if you would have had one concealed carrier on that first floor when that bitch walked in, and and she fucking threw down on somebody, and he or she would have just been able to just fucking return fire right there and fucking kill her before she was able to hurt anybody, dude, that would have been fucking the bee's knees right there. That's what needs to happen, and it does happen quite frequently around the country. ABS kicked on. Shit. It does happen quite frequently around the country, but it just doesn't get reported. But I mean, you needed a concealed carrier at YouTube to stop the shooting, and guess what? There wasn't, because their citizens of California have been disarmed. Of California has been disarmed. Oh, look at Tesla. That's cool. You know, and even more so, I bet you that Google wouldn't let their people have a gun, even if they weren't located in such a leftist, anti-gun communist state, you know? So it's at, you know, at the point where, you know, you keep on seeing these things over and over again. Gun-free zone in a fucking gun-free state, in a leftist company, gets shot up. How do we fix this? How do we fix it? I don't know, maybe fucking give a gun to somebody that's not fucking crazy. How about that? Oh, gun-free zones. You know who's a huge fan of fucking gun-free zones? Liberal Democrats. You know who's also was a huge fan of gun-free zones? Adolf Hitler. Yeah. What happened after fucking Adolf Hitler disarmed his people? Well, and specifically, what happened after Adolf Hitler disarmed the Jewish populace of Germany? He made it very hard for them to own weapons, and then we all know what happened after that. What about Fidel Castro? Fidel Castro was a big fan of registration, and then it ended up being a confiscation of firearms. Any African nation where you are more likely than not to go to bed murdered are a big fan of gun registration, confiscation, gun-free zones, alright? Anytime your gun is getting taken from you, you are becoming a sheep. Don't vote your way to become a sheep, you know? Like, you are just making yourself just a person that doesn't have to be reasoned with. You know, sheep don't have to be reasoned with. Sheep just get put down. You know, when you're a fucking sheep dog and you got a fucking gun on you, at least you have to be reasoned with. You know, somebody's got to talk to you. Somebody's got to convince you to do what they want you to do. They can't just tell you. You know, and that's the big thing that a gun does for you. It makes it so you have to be reasoned with. Nobody can just tell you what to do. No, motherfucker, I'm not gonna get on that fucking train to God knows where. I have a fucking gun on my hip. Bam, dead. Fuck you, you Nazi motherfucker, dead. And fucking gun-free zones are ridiculous, dude. Gun-free zones are fucking ridiculous. Parkland, Florida. School there, gun-free zone. Columbine High School, number 2. Gun-free zone. Sandy Hook, number 3, guns-free zone. Dude, when are we gonna get it that the gun-free zone is not a good idea? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you that much of a fucking cuck that you just let these fucking liberal weenies tell you whatever they want? You know? What else, man? I mean, like, honestly, you don't hear about the NRA building getting shot up. You don't hear about that. You know why you don't hear about that? Because nobody's stupid enough to go in the NRA building and fucking shoot it up. Because everybody's got a fucking gun. That makes sense, doesn't it? Fuck. You don't hear about Colt manufacturing being shot up. Why? Because everybody probably has a fucking gun there. Come on. How much longer am I going to have to seriously deal with these news sources bashing guns, gun ownership, gun owners? They're like, oh, gun owners are the reason why we have so much crime. Gun owners are the reason why this is so bad. No, fucking crazy motherfuckers are the reason why we have so much problem. I'm telling you about common sense gun control. Oh, look, it's us. Telling you about common sense gun control is putting guns in the hands, more guns in the hands of people that are capable and willing to use them, and less guns in the hands of crazy motherfuckers. And we also need to stop this fucking gun-free zone bullshit. The Second Amendment guarantees me the right to keep and bear arms. It doesn't give somebody a right to make a gun-free zone. Gun-free zones do not help at all. They've been shown not to help, and they continue not to help, and people continue to get hurt, and people continue to die in gun-free zones. When is it gonna stop? When are you gonna fucking finally cancel the gun-free zone bullshit, dude? The anti-gunners are all about, like, you know, let's talk about fucking the gun show loophole and all this other shit. Well, the gun show loophole doesn't fucking exist. What does exist is the gun-free zone bullshit that turns our schools and everything into a killing field. You know, you need to fucking stop it. You know, and we need people to actually realize the truth on gun control, and that means gun control legislation doesn't work, and you need to allow people to protect themselves, straight up. On that note, I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.